It says aioli sauce, which means alioli, my favorite sauce. Hi, how are you? Welcome. You're on Caesar Blues channel, and today I'm in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea, inside the largest cruise ship in the world. Wonder of the Seas by Royal Caribbean is not sponsoring this video, nor have they invited me to anything. I wish they had.
And today I'm going to try the buffet on this super ship, or at least one of the buffets, the biggest one they have, since there's food everywhere here.
In fact, today I won't be able to say that phrase, I'm so hungry it hurts, because here you end up eating all day long. But anyway, let's go to the buffet and I show you what it's all about. Roll the video. It's my 7th day on the ship, so I already know where everything is. Super cool. These are my favorite things. I'm going to show you the entire buffet of this place, this spot called Windjammer, and we're going to go all out. Let's get started. When you enter any restaurant, the first thing they ask is to wash your hands. We're going to wash them now. Since I'm holding the camera, I'll pause and continue later. Here's the soap and water. When you come in like today, you wash up. Last meal on the last day of the buffet, they've prepared a giant heart that they serve you in portions for dessert. One of the things that catches my attention the most is the bakery, especially because all these things are just decoration. This part is just decoration. You can eat this section, and there are several breads to choose from. Here we have all this variety. This is one of my favorites. It's called cheesy roll. It's made of cheese, obviously. And then you have all this variety of different breads. Well, it's nice to try them one by one. The butter is excellent. It's called dark gold, and I insist, it's delicious. Another one of the breads I like the most is this one here, with pumpkin seeds, and, well, let's continue with the rest. There are a lot of cheeses, parmesan or grana padano with different decorations. I always wonder, what do they do with them afterwards, you know? But there are quite a few, and here we have, well, parmesan type cheese. And there's also a bit of brie cheese here, a bit of Edam cheese, and there's also blue cheese. Do you have fig jam, sun-dried tomatoes, pesto, walnuts, apricots? Here we have all these antipasti, which is like an eggplant with tomato, a caperberry. There are different types. That one has jalapeno. We have more things. Olives. We have seafood salad, some grilled vegetables, grilled, a bit like seafood salad. Everything is written in English, obviously. More veggies over here, hot dogs and hamburgers. Of course, the hot dogs. Look, this is what they look like. You see the size, almost as long as your hand. Well, small hamburgers that stay hot on this surface all the time. In this area, you can also grab your French fries and different little things to enjoy. You can get dishes like chili beef. There's also the sour dish, which should be like this fermented cabbage side. I can't remember the name right now. Cheese sauce and caramelized onion. Back there, if you want to go healthy, you can add lettuce, tomato, pickles, onion, jalapenos. And here, in this other corner of my favorites, you have a place where they can make you something like this. They can make you the typical burrito right there, and you can customize it to your liking. Here you have everything, the ingredients you can add, the sauce, tzatziki, lettuce, tomato, and you also have onion. You can customize it or choose from the options already prepared here. This one is shawarma and this other one is falafel. And you have poulet beef, shredded beef, and also falafel. For soups, we have sweet potato cream here, and we also have a seafood soup with mussels, vegetables, and so on. White rice, pork, stroganoff, side vegetables, boiled potatoes, and boiled carrots.
Also,
Lancashire pork, it's called Lancashire pork, and on top it has some little potatoes. I don't know if you can see them, and underneath is the pork. Here is another type of potato, more breads. You can find the breads in several places, those that don't. Decorated cheeses are everywhere. And over here we also have the appetizers. Well, a little bit of mortadella with a bit of sauce, pesto, and a caperberry. And here we have this new corner. This wasn't here on other days. This is a seafood only corner. You have your shrimp, you have clams, mussels. There's a bit of seafood cocktail. You can also see crabs in the back. Hey, this is new for today. How cool. And fresh from the garden. The salad section. Here you have all kinds of lettuce in different combinations. Again, onion, carrot, cheese, croutons, cauliflower, chicken. And the dressings you can add, ranch dressing, honey mustard, Caesar dressing, there are a lot. This corner is also really cool because they always have good stuff here. Besides this little sauce, gravy, and mashed potatoes, they have this section where they serve you.
Are they cutting the meat?
Today we have this leg which says here is lamb, well, with its different side dishes. They cut this for you on the spot. It's cool. Be careful with this unusual mint sauce. I've tried it. Also, the stews change daily. Here we have chicken, here again white rice, and here we have Indian aloe gobi masala. I have no idea what this is. It's usually like a paste with meat. Anyway, it's good, huh? More things we have. Salmon, which is usually in this tray, and since it keeps heating up, in my opinion, it's usually very well done. We have this lemon sauce, this creamy lemon sauce, huh? To put on the salmon. Here's the topping section, so you can add whatever you want, like Tabasco sauce. We have Houses of Parliament, and we have this one that I didn't know about, the original A1. This is malt vinegar, mint sauce, soy sauce, and also low-sodium soy sauce. We have Marmite mustard. I don't even know what this is. And we have Dijon mustard. It's not over. We have roasted squash. Delicious, right? This is breaded chicken with Parmesan cheese. And this is a vegetable lasagna.
This changes daily, and I'm excited because today they have fried calamari.
And pay attention, it says aioli sauce, which means alioli, my favorite sauce that I can't live without. Look, here's the alioli, wow. Looks good, right? Some of the desserts are here. Here we have them, huh? Some chocolate cookies, peach cake, pistachio, coconut chocolate. We also have this hot cake that has, I think, butter and bread. It's like a pudding. So you have vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry ice cream in there. Berries too. This is the drink section. You have different types of coffee. Well, you have milk. You have this coffee that I always make. A little joke, that's not very good. It's just, okay, well, it's from the pot. More than just, okay, it's pretty weak. It's a very reheated, very watery American coffee. You also have it in a decaf version. You also have various teas and hot water to make them. And these drinks are the ones included in everyone's regular ticket, then Coke, Fanta, etc. are paid for separately. But anyway, here you have mango juice, tea punch, this fruit punch, which is made of red berries, iced tea, and lemon. You also have water and ice. You can choose several cool places to eat. This is one with a view of this part of the ship. You see the end there, the whole part of this walkway, which is really cool, but there's still something even better. This part is even cooler, because you can sit here with a view of the sea, which I personally like much more. Today is a sailing day, nothing else, so the only thing we see everywhere is the sea, the vastness of the sea. I assure you, the views are incredible. We're on the 15th floor of the ship, which means we're pretty high up, and it really feels amazing. By the way, the ship hasn't moved much yet, so there's been no seasickness or anything. This is the first of the tasting plates I've prepared for myself. 2 types of bread, with and without cheese. The rolls, these ones that I love. The chicken beef, a bit of calamari, a bit of shrimp, blue cheese, and Parmesan cheese. I'd say aioli and some walnuts, of course. And well, the party begins. Here it's impossible to be so hungry it hurts because you're eating all day long. And wait, some things are good. I mean, they have to be like walnuts. You'll see others.
Well, there's a bit of everything, you know?
I'm going to try the shrimp now, straight with the aioli, because what I really want is to taste the aioli. Of course, let's go.
And wow, for an industrial delight, it's not bad. The shrimp are good, but don't expect Palamos shrimp.
In general, all the food on the ship tastes very similar to the food I've had when I've been in the United States. Of course, it's an American ship flagged in Nassau. The flavors are, let's say, milder in general. And I'd say everything. I think everything they use has been frozen at some point for health safety reasons.
And of course, that affects the seafood, the fish. Let's see, how are the calamari? I'm really curious.
Well, they're not bad at all. I'm going to make myself a little sandwich Madrid style, which means plenty of aioli, a bit of calamari, and its proper little tapa. Let's see, like this, how is it? Well, I have to tell you that they really remind me of the calamari from Plaza Mayor in Madrid. They're probably squid or similar, but they're fried well. It's good. These little buns, like mini brioche, this potato bread as they call it, are really good, you know?
I took a bit of the shredded beef and I realized I ran out of sauce. And like this, I think it's gonna be a bit dry.
But hey, it's not bad, you know? It's really not bad.
It's, in general, in line with the rest of the food. Is it good? Yes. Exceptional?
No, it's not exceptional, but hey, it's a buffet. For a buffet, it's pretty good, comparable to one costing about 25 euros.
That buffet is better than others, but not extraordinary.
But there's nothing that's bad, nothing that makes you say, oh, this is bad, I don't like this. No, let's see. The blue cheese? Well, it's very creamy, very mild in flavor. It's a blue cheese, but not very blue at all. Very creamy, very creamy.
It basically feels like a spreadable cheese. It's too mild for me, you know?
And I'm gonna finish the first batch with a bit of Adam cheese. I thought it was Parmesan, right? But this is Adam cheese. Well, it's okay, nothing special. From 1 to 10. For now, the dish I picked, I'd give it a 6.5. Yeah, but wait, let me continue.
Second round.
Here I have a bit of pork stroganoff. This is pork in the lamb side style, this strange one that comes with potatoes, and as a side, a bit of roasted pumpkin.
Let's see, I think this pork will be delicious. It hasn't been here before.
It's part of the section of dishes that change.
Well then.
The stew it has isn't bad. It's a sauce, you can tell it has a lot of vegetables that are really well sauteed.
It's tasty, juicy from the sauce, and not greasy. Careful. And in general, all the food on the ship, I'd say, is lacking salt. Lacking, really lacking. Alright, time for this other dish, the lamb side. I don't even know what it is. Man, well, look, this is a beef stew. How good, how good. This is it. It's like beef with onions, featuring large onion strips and paprika. Garlic, pepper. Hey, it's really well cooked. The sauce is delicious. You know, the potatoes stand out to me. I'm not sure if they're fried or boiled, but they're good and pair well with it. I love the side dish, you know? I'd have seconds of this, really. But well, I'll try to be varied and bring several dishes to try a few different ones. This is the best so far. The potato is kind of au gratin. The sauce is delicious, huh? Here, the bread works wonders. And I have a sea view right in front of me, just beyond the camera. This is a little better, if possible, even if it's just because of the setting.
A little roasted pumpkin. What could go wrong?
Well, it's roasted pumpkin, but again, it's kind of lacking in flavor. These are very, very bland flavors, you know? I'm telling you, really very, very bland. I don't know how else to say it. There's more texture than flavor. The pumpkin should retain some sweetness and have a strong flavor when roasted. And it's as if they boiled it, it lost all that sugar it has, and then they roasted it a bit or just heated it in the oven. It's very, very soft. Too soft. Extremely soft. Come on, let's clean the plate a bit because things are moving on. And let's go with the Indian aloo gobi masala to continue with this, which is chicken cherry nut, that's what the dish is called. And to finish with a hot dog. Of course, look, everything looks amazing. Onion, pickle, mustard, ketchup. These are the odd buffet mixes people make, right? Weird food, but let's try it. Indian masala, vegetables with lots of curry. It's pretty spicy, huh? It's so-so, you know, just so-so. It looks like it has potatoes, zucchini, even cauliflower.
I messed up a bit there, you know. The chicken might have been from the same section. It seems to have an oriental touch.
More of an Indian touch than oriental. It's well done, but a bit dry. Very flat in flavor. It has different kinds of spices, a lot of curry, it's very seasoned, stuff like that. It has a bit of spice, but the seasonings mask the chicken's limited flavor. These two aren't great. Let's choose the hot dog. I've had it before and now I'm going to
Tell you about it.
The puppy has good things and not so good things. Not so good. The bread is kind of gritty. You can tell it's bread that has been frozen and hasn't thawed properly. The sausage is good. It's good, yes.
And even though the bread is lacking,
Downstairs on floor A6, there's a hot dog stand open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. serving amazing hot dogs.
Interestingly, with a different bread, like a toasted brioche, which is delicious. Leaving out the bread, the sausage is more than decent, and the topping on top, well, it's good. Yes, I like it.
And here is a burger that I've tweaked a bit with onion, pickles, mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, and here I have a bit of chili.
Let's see how it is. The burger stays in a heated area, which dries out the bun a little. So it's just different. They taste a lot like the burgers from the big chains like Burger King and McDonald's.
Both the meat and the bun and the mix I've made with the sauces. 100% of the meats and fish that you're going to have here, they're going to come out very well done, but that's just the way it is, no matter what. There's no way around it.
Something that happens to me personally, is that in places like this where there's so much food, it seems like I get full right away.
I'm not saying I'm full. I'm saving room because I have another video recording today I want you to see.
In the most expensive restaurant here on the cruise, because there are included restaurants like this buffet, and then there are restaurants you have to pay for. Well, I'm going to go to the most expensive restaurant of all, which is a steakhouse, and I want to get there not completely full.
and I was telling you that the food is filling, that the food fills you up quite a bit.
I don't know. I get the feeling that I've eaten fewer things compared to other times, and that I'm fuller than I would be other times.
Well, I'm gonna go to the most expensive restaurant of all, which is a steakhouse, and I want to get there not completely full.
And I was telling you that the food is filling, that the food really fills you up.
I feel like I've eaten less than usual, and I'm fuller than I normally would be.
Eating the same thing? Okay, I'm going to try the chili.
Well, it's not bad, but
Well, does it taste like canned chili?
Well, it's not spicy, just tomato with ground meat and carrot. It tastes like canned food. That's about it.
Anyway, last bite and on to dessert. And here we have a little bit of dessert. This is peach pie, and this is a coconut bomb made with coconut cream. Let's see how it is. Although I say let's see how it is.
Desserts aren't what I'm enjoying the most on the little boat, honestly. The taste is good, with lots of almonds and sugar. But it's kind of too dense.
Does it taste like peach? Yes, but the flavor is mild.
Anyway, last bites of the meal and of today's video.
This one is much creamier.
It has puff pastry and a lot of custard, but I barely taste any coconut and everything rhymes, you see? Anyway, this is another video about the food here.
Aboard the Wonder of the Seas, the world's largest cruise ship.
It's May 2022. Every year they build a bigger ship, so next year it'll be another one.
and the next year, another one, and the year after that, another one. So we'll have to keep trying them out. For now, like I said, that's all for today.
I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big super like, subscribe, comment, share the video, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next one I'm going to record tonight at the best restaurant here at Barquito.
And from here, from the Mediterranean Sea, your friend Cesar Blue says goodbye, with hugs and kisses for everyone.
Goodbye.